Yes, sir. 15 minutes past 5 p.m. It's your boy JT Mad Love for the basics. Of course, you're tuned into the number one name in music, NRG Radio. And of course, this is the NRG Sports Vibe. Na nile wakati wa NRG Sports Vibe 411. This is where we talk about all sports in general. I have something for the gamers. Now, something that was happening today regarding Pro Series Gaming. Now, kulikuwa na kitu hatari ambayo inaitwa PSG Fatalis. Now, what was happening at the PSG Fatalis is we had a tournament for Mortal Kombat here at Lemark Building. Now it's just concluded. We have some people that have moved on to the second round, which will be played on the 30th of July. Now these were just the qualifying games. So some people have proceeded. It's been an amazing competition. I wish you guys have seen it online or probably will see it online in the few coming hours or days. Of course, the hashtag ambayo inatumika pale ni play the best to be the best. Now I have some of the best in the business in terms of gaming. I feel a bit intimidated because I'm one person who loves gaming, probably FIFA. But when I'm sitting around people who are very, very well known for what they do, I feel like, you know what, I'm the little one in the room. Now, one person that we have in the room is the one and only Beast. Na kama haujui Beast, I'm telling you guys, it's a story that if we start today, we probably won't finish. But I'm just going to give you a small breakdown of who Beast actually is. Now, Beast is an esports athlete and gaming ambassador and currently working with Canon as an influencer, who I believe were actually sponsoring the event that we had here today. Now, he has won multiple awards, tournaments, including Injustice, Mortal Kombat, and Dragon Ball Z, and was a Safaricom Blaze mentor. Welcome to the building, Beast.
Thank you,
sir. Sorry. Karibu.
Thank you, sir.
How are you feeling today, man? Have you motivated some people? Umepiga watu leo marada imekuwa gani?
Leo watu walikuwa wanapigana, mimi nilikuwa na spectate, cheer on na wapanga, and happy manze. I'm so happy. We haven't had this kind of turnout for a fighting game.
Yeah.
So leo ni ile siku tunaweza pika chapo na dengo na to celebrate.
That's why I say keep it mad love for the basics. Now Beast, nasikia ulikuwa umeenda Saudi Arabia, rada ni gani?
Rada pale niliitwa nikaongelele life yangu na gaming. So the invite was digital well-being, like how is technology affecting our lives. So my purpose there was to tell people how video games influenced my life. How video games influenced my life. So when I got there, manze, you know those things you just hear, you see on movies is happening in real life. That's what happened there. I was invited by the prince, and we had a one-on-one, and I was invited in a panel.
Is it this Prince bin Sulman? Ule
maprince wako kata.
Sorry.
But wote like bora tu ni prince. Manze mi sijali ni prince. At the end of the day ni prince. But I've forgotten the name. It's long. It's bin Sultan bin. It's long.
I wish you could have taken a picture for Sammy. Sammy is one of the supporters for clubs supported by oil money. So he should have been really happy to have seen that picture. But of course, Beast, let me ask you, of course now you've gotten to the place where you can travel the world and talk about esports and talk about what you've seen and what you've experienced. How long have you been doing this, and how has that journey been for you?
Man, I can say I've gamed almost all my life. There's no point of my life that I didn't game. I think it's one time maybe in Kwana Kaushago. But apart from that, I've been gaming all my life. And when I started gaming, I was not doing it for, to be a professional. I was doing it to escape my reality. I was just like growing in a place that didn't make a lot of sense. And gaming was the only thing that made sense for me. And then the worst part was a lot of people who were around me didn't understand what gaming meant. I think even to this day, they just see me and they're like, okay, it's something good. So I'm trying to make them understand. But for me, this was the best place to grow. I learned a lot from video games, and it's just been part of my life. So when I decided to switch to go to pro, I even learned a lot more, and more opportunities came, and I've been able to impact on a few people's lives. And that's the idea for me. The idea for me is to get as many people into esports. I want all guys, I want guys to game. I want guys to take tournaments. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we could do in gaming. Sio pro tu. Unaweza kama uko journalist in gaming, photographer in gaming, set design, tunataka kudu matona tunajaza master.
Keki ni kubwa.
Exactly.
Keki ni kubwa tunaweza kula sote. I think I watched a FIFA tournament, this guy called Tex. Yeah. Tex is quite deadly, winning amounts like 300,000 and all that, $300,000. It's a big cake na tunaweza ikula in very different ways indeed.
Exactly. We have so many people in Kenya, young youth, who can really fit in this ecosystem. And mimi niko tu hapa kwa flatten your ground. Like I just want all of them waingie.
That's amazing and inspiring stuff. Speaking of the people wenye sasa wako kwa ground, wenye anajaribu kusaidiwa, one person who has qualified and gone to the next round that we held in the 30th of this month is Sam. Sam, how are you feeling today?
I'm doing good today. Yeah. I'm feeling good.
Who are you using first of all kwa MK? Who do you use?
Kwa MK mi mostly nalingananga tu na matchup. Unaweza pick top tier but anaweza kuwa kuna short limbs. So unaweza struggle to get in. So me mostly ulingana na matchup.
So it's all about the nitty-gritties. You have to plan and you have to be ready to face your opponent.
Yeah.
So 30th of July. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
What's motivating you the most? Is it the money you're going to win? Is it just for the passion? We have a situation right now in football where Ronaldo has to take a pay cut. So is it about the money, Ronaldo, or is it about the passion?
So
why do you want to play this tournament? Is it because of your pride? You want to show people you're the best?
Nah, it's not for pride. Actually, me ucheza for naipenda tu ni for passion. So I used to game back then.
Yeah.
But vile niliget Beast alinishika mkono.
Ooh, okay. I see.
Akanionyesha hizi njia vile
unaenda. Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of which, manzata sijakuwa nikipata time kwa practice.
Yeah.
I lost my grandma yesterday. So
sorry.
I've been in very tough times. Lakini bado tuko strong. Tuko strong baya.
Pole sana Sam. That's quite touching. We're going to go for a short break. But when we come back, we have a special guest here for you, someone that is also making a name in esports, and we want to talk to her a little bit so that she can enlighten us in terms of esports and what's happening, of course, in her life in terms of the gaming world and at large, the world of gaming. In case you're just joining us right now, of course, Niko hapa na Sami. In case you're just joining us right now, we're just having a wholesome conversation about esports. And now, I want to play you a small tune.
Okay.
Just a short tune of someone that was just here, Sam, of course from Coalition MG254. Just listen, you know, Sammy, sometimes saa zingine wasona tuambia abu cheza ngoma yangu.
Yeah.
Abu cheza ngoma yangu. But haiko haijafika standard.
Let me tell you something that happened when you were talking to him previously. I was telling Mr. Producer BK over here that the way Sam was dressed, you know, with the whole bandana, with the hat thing, Jamana comes to a drill. Yeah, he just looks like a drill guy. And then when he told you he does drill music, I was on the floor, I was almost rolling. I was laughing. Not laughing at him, but like laughing with him, you understand? But play it.
So guys, I guess you're just listening. Gina ni Coalition MG254. That's the channel you need to go and subscribe pale YouTube. But right about now, stay tuned to kidogo. Abu tuende kazi.
Ini grime na rumba switch, super na lamba stick, haga ni bombastic, tena swaga ni bombastic.
Bazing black mamba na tupa threes, sindano na dunga bees, haga ni bombastic, tena swaga ni bombastic.
Ini grime na rumba switch, super na lamba stick, haga ni bombastic, tena swaga ni bombastic.
So sad I had to cut
what a
that
jam.
out.
What a jam
that is.
What a jam.
It's called Bombastic. Go check out Coalition pale ambayo inaitwa Coalition MG254. Shout out to you, brother. You're doing a good job. I hope you even do better in terms of esports on the 30th of July. Kwa sababu Beast amesha kukaribisha. Kwa hivyo anataka sasa ujibebe vilivyo. Now, one person that I said is a special guest, Sammy, here today with us is, of course, Queen Arrow.
We got Queen Arrow in the building.
Queen Arrow. Now, I heard she's been in this space for a while. I'm just going to let her introduce herself.
What's up, Queen Arrow?
Hey, thanks for having me on the show.
No worries.
You're welcome.
How are you feeling? Other than cold, because we're all feeling cold. But how are you feeling?
I'm feeling as normal as a human being can be.
All right.
I feel like you're so quiet and you're so calm and you're so chill. Are you only excited when you're on the screen and you're playing the game? Is that when you come to life?
I'm an introvert. It's expected that I'm going to be a quiet person.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know she's an introvert.
By the way, please debunk this theory for me. Are all gamers introverts? Ama, can you be a gamer and also be an extrovert at the same time?
Yeah, it's possible. You know, gaming is for everyone, so there's no one personality type.
Okay.
Arrow, there's a question I have for you. You know, whenever I was playing FIFA or whatever game, do you play FIFA, by the way?
Very casually. I leave that to my brother.
Anyway, when I was playing FIFA growing up, of course MK a little bit, GTA most of the time, I used to wonder, how can I take myself from where I am right now, maybe in my bedroom or in the sitting room or whatever, just playing games casually, to become a pro? How did you actually penetrate the industry and, you know, sponsors and everything? Like, how did you manage to get to where you are today?
Honestly, I really didn't think that some of these opportunities were open to people, especially within the African region. But I just showed up for tournaments, and I really didn't start out with the mentality that I want to go pro. I just did because I enjoyed the game, and I found out that I actually enjoyed competing and challenging myself. So I just continued training up for tournaments, and there's an aspect of it that is at some point luck. I don't lie and say that I worked hard and then eventually I got recognized. Someone saw something in me that they felt so much that I want to give this person a chance, and that's how I got like sponsored and stuff.
Who is this person in this?
Okay, my first esports team was based in New Jersey. They go by Exit Gaming. But I'm no longer signed with them. I'm currently signed to UIU, another American esports team.
So that is how you actually broke out and became what you are today.
Does this come from playing online?
No, it was just competing in offline tournaments. Tekken,
Right here in Kenya or abroad?
Here in Kenya.
Wow. Okay.
What games did you like growing up?
I liked Tomb Raider, I liked Contra, Super Mario, Tapper, Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, Tekken, Grand Theft Auto, just to mention a few.
I think from all those names, I played Super Mario, and that was on the computer.
Okay.
I played Tekken and I think GTA. I didn't recognize all the other games.
I played Super Mario. I played Tekken.
You definitely played Super Mario. You're too old.
Nah. I played Super Mario on Sega.
Yeah.
On Sega, I played GTA, obviously. And you said Contra as well. And so when it comes to Tekken, because that's a game that is a very iconic game that especially Tekken 3.
Is it called Tekken or Tekken? Si tuko naita Tekken.
Okay, that's how you call it in Kisumu. But in Nairobi, we say Tekken. Tekken, right? So, okay, my favorite character was Horang in Tekken. Which was yours?
Growing up, I played Link Shayu and Christy Monteiro.
Is Sub-Zero on that game?
That's Mortal Kombat, guy.
Oh, okay.
What
about Kung Lao? He's not there?
He's being a troll.
He's being a troll right now.
So as we speak today, do you only compete in Tekken?
Yeah, I compete in Tekken. That's the game I've specialized in. But I'm also thinking about going into Street Fighter 6 once it comes out next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, Sammy, maybe you should invest in esports. Maybe start a game.
Dude, I've tried playing online.
Yeah.
And I got clapped. I was hoping for the power to go. Have you ever played a game, you're getting clapped, you're hoping stay my end? As in such, you have an excuse to knock out.
I know.
No, please don't bring up that. No.
Let me talk.
No. I know what you're going to bring up.
Why can't I talk?
I know what you're going to bring up.
Why can't I talk?
I know what you're going to bring up. So, Queen Arrow, let me ask you, in your gaming career so far, which game and which opponent that you faced that has given you the biggest challenge that say is just too much?
Mimi, by the way, just answer the question first.
I think the two times I felt that way is first when I traveled to South Africa. Those guys are really tough because they have a consistent tournament culture and more experience. So I really felt like, oh my god, what on earth am I doing? Then also a week ago, I was in Guadeloupe and I was competing in the Kanoki Esports series. I got eliminated in the winners brackets by Team Puerto Rico, and I was like,
yeah. You know, one thing I'm getting from this is that esports makes you travel across the world, right? This is almost like being a professional footballer or professional athlete.
Yeah.
It's how many countries have you been to?
I think the passport is full.
Can you count?
Okay. For my sports career.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we do?
Okay, we're counting South Africa.
Should we do countries or cities?
France,
South Africa, France,
Rwanda, Botswana.
Wow.
And Guadeloupe. Yeah.
That's just from esports.
Yeah.
My goodness.
That's so shocking, especially for Sammy. The only place he goes to is called Kino. Kino is just Kino, and then maybe when times are good, he goes to a place called Kilimani. That's the only place So it's very shocking for Sammy. Me, I understand.
Kino Simba nilishi huko.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Dude, I have support. Over here. We play games in Kino as well, by the way. Yeah? We do.
Let me tell you one story. Yeah? The games. There's a day Sammy introduced me to Kino. I went to Kino. I went to his house for sleepover. We played around 26 games of FIFA from around 10 p.m. to around 3, and I beat him in all the games. So that's why I say, Sammy, when people are talking about esports, just humble.
Do you know what happened after he beat me there? He woke up because it was all a dream. He woke up because it was all a dream. You understand?
Aro, you've done this for a while now. I wanted to ask you, as you've come up in this age and day in terms of esports, what's been your biggest challenge? Your biggest challenge to date?
I think having to learn Tekken from scratch. I started out without knowing proper fundamentals, and trying to keep up with more experienced players has been a very huge challenge. And playing professionally, it kind of forces you to confront your insecurities. Because you have to be broken down for you to come up once again. So I face that a lot every day as I continue learning the tech and trying to be the best esports athlete that I can be.
Let me ask you something just before we close. When you're about to play like Tekken or FIFA, is it the players that talk too much ile nitakupiga wewe hautatoboa, or the ones that just keep quiet and they're just cold? Which ones are the scariest?
The silent killers,
Silent killers, yeah?
Yeah, someone who talks too much trash, they're compensating for something. So.
Yeah.
Actually, that is who Beast is. Beast is a silent killer. He doesn't talk too much, but if you play him on MK, it's like, when you're playing pool or snooker, and the guy's just potting all the balls, just there holding your cue stick. Yeah. Or Shiki, you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
That's exactly who Beast is.
I think when it comes to action games, I give up when it's Beast.
Yeah.
Like I just mentally I just check out before the game starts, because it's always like a para beating.
Yeah, it is all the time. Except FIFA. But MK, yes.
You guys should meet my friends.
By the way, if Beast is like this, what about the guys he plays with?
Speaking of friends, have you known Beast for a while now?
Yeah, I've known him since 2017. So
okay, wow.
Beast, your relationship ilikuwa rada ni gani?
Rada. Angeambia.
Maybe you tell us. Maybe you tell us about Beast and what you think he's doing for PSG, and also what you think of PSG in itself, because we know the gaming space in Kenya in terms of esports is not that big, and they're trying to make a mark. What do you think of PSG, and of course what Kinabisa are trying to do?
I think what PSG is doing is admirable in terms of trying to build gaming and contribute to the tournament culture here in Kenya. I laud PSG, I laud Ace Pro Gaming, I laud MJX and all these other tournament organizers who are trying to contribute to the overall tournament culture, because they've given us a platform to hone our skills and talent.
Yeah.
And just to build on that, as I was growing up, I was fortunate, blessed enough to be bought for PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4 and all that. But every time my folks found me playing it, they were like, endo usome, like unacheza hii game sana. So there's this perception that playing video games is not as productive as reading to be a doctor or to be a pilot or to be an accountant. What do you have to say for people that want to be in your position in esports and aspire to be a professional gamer? Is this something that you can encourage people, tell them that there's actually a career future in this?
Nataka hiyo swali pia Beast ajibu after Queen ametupeleka na rada.
Honestly, I think it's a bit of a complicated situation, because you have to examine the context and circumstances. I wouldn't like exactly like tell someone to leave their normal 9-to-5 job just yet, because you know the esports industry in Kenya and in the wider African region, it's still in the growth stages. So our parents have every right to be worried.
Yeah.
But you know, it doesn't mean that we don't need you in the space. You know, as Beast mentioned earlier, so many other ways you can contribute to the space without necessarily having to be an esports athlete. So we need all hands on deck to make this thing work and prove to not just ourselves but to the older generation that the esports is a worthy and valid career. Like, I've been fortunate and privileged enough to, I'd say, make something of myself thus far, and I hope more blessings to come, but I can't do it alone.
Okay.
Beast,
ask the question again so that I answer you with
Sasa nilikuwa nasema basically, long story short, chiki wazazi wakikuona unacheza video games, wanasema mazee una waste time yako, unacheza tu game hapa hivi, endo usome. People around you, watu wanakuwa daktari, watu wanakuwa pilots, kucheza kwa TV haina future. So like, is there any advice or any encouragement that you can tell people that want to be in your position, Beast, that want to make a career out of gaming?
Hey, I'm going to prepare a pamphlet. So, first of all, I come from that background where my mom whooped my ass almost to death. Nilichapwa, niligongwa, niliepa hope, nikarudi bao nikagongwa juu ya gaming. And back then, you see kwa an esports athlete, Z. I was just a kid trying to grow up.
Yeah.
And this is something I discovered. And the hardest part for me was I had to cater for my own gaming. Nilikuwa na hustle, kwa chote wasemaji ndo niwezi kulipia gaming yangu na get. So the process of having to actually hustle and go to pay for my gaming, it got me in my head knowing that now hii kitu nafanya ni mimi mwenyewe nitakuwa najisort. So the thing I would say first of all to a lot of young guys out here, you see, I had to go and do something to support my gaming.
Yes.
Yeah. I had to commit to fetching water for people, pouring trash to get my money for gaming. I didn't steal. Sikuwa bado.
Yeah.
But kama niko hustle nili hustle. So in my head I have that. So I usually tell young guys, first of all, you have to like look at where this is heading. What is it going to do for you? To be honest, I had no idea gaming would get me where it did now. Yeah. And the best part about it is now the younger generation coming can look at me, can look at Queen Arrow, can look at Sam and everybody else, and we can be a perfect example. Like, this is just a drop of what gaming can do for you.
Exactly.
I mean, siki tunafanya tu say hapa tuna flatten ground for everybody to come, and me one day I will just sit and say, you know what, I open the space for guys to game. I'm not telling guys to, hey, quit. No, don't quit what you're doing. I've had to, like, for me, I haven't had sponsors or shit. Like, I have had to do my gaming me mwenyewe. Najilipia, naenda kutafuta do, na buy console, na buy game from myself.
Yes.
And it's hard. I won't lie.
Because it's expensive, right? It's expensive.
Very expensive. So what I tell young guys is you have to have something to supplement your gaming, especially in the country we live in. You have to look at where we are.
Exactly.
And we are in that country where a lot of things are being developed. Sio mabarabara tu kila kitu.
Si expressway pekee.
Si expressway pekee. Na expressway unaona vile inajengwa, inabomwa inajengwa. You get?
For sure.
Yeah, so the thing is just identify. You want to do gaming? Yes. Know that this is the luggage, this is the baggage that comes with gaming. Utabidi ujitume, utabidi ubalance, and to be honest, it's not the easiest thing to do. But kitu moja ni if you're determined, hakuna mtu atakustopisha except wewe.
Yes.
It's only you're fighting against.
Yeah.
So if you lose, it's you. If you win, it's you. So for me, I'm just like, ukiona unaweza game, just make sure you have something on the side that can supplement gaming. You know, Steam inaweza potea kesho ende kabisa. KPLC wana jamii wanasema
yeah.
Hii wiki amuoni Steam.
We are victims every single day. Yeah.
I have a story. Hata mimi niko na story.
Nini?
That was so inspiring, by the way.
That's so much motivation, man. That's so much motivation right there.
I have a story, bana. So I'm in form 2. I think form 2 at this time. So like I come from school and all we're doing is playing PlayStation 3.
Okay.
All we're doing is playing PlayStation 3 all the time. So my dad sits back and studies. He's trying to look at this machine, these pads, these charging cables, the TV, like what can't we work without?
Yeah.
So one day we wake up in the morning, he's gone to work and we can't see one of the controllers.
Okay.
And I think he used to leave his room open. So we had other controllers, but they were not working. So me and my smaller brother, I tell him, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take that controller from where it is. After we take that controller, we're going to replace it with the old ones.
Okay.
And then when he comes, he's going to find us play.
Yeah.
And when he goes and check the controller that he hid, it's going to be there.
Yeah, if it's the ones that work, the ones that don't work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So my brother goes to the room and he goes to the first thing he sees in the drawer. He picks out the part. I tell him, hey, return it where it was exactly. Look at it, study it. How has it been placed? Have you studied it? Good, take it off. Tukachukua, tuka replace exactly venye tulikuwa tumeweka.
What's the moral of the story?
My dad came back, found us playing. The first thing he did, went to his room, picked the pad, came back, akasema, hii pad iko hapa, sio yenye niliwacha hapa. Who picked this pad from here?
Was it a different color?
Listen, it was the same thing, everything. Yeah. So my brother is asked, ni wewe? No. JT, ni wewe? No. My dad goes, kwani kuna jini kwa hii nyumba?